What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of some young brothers and sisters doing some dope shit. As you guys should already know, if you don't know, now you know. My name is Heems.
I'm your co-host here, Augusto Cone.
It's Big Wolf. Hi.
Hello, I'm Leah.
Hey, Leah. Hey, what's going on? So as you guys can tell, week number 2 with the guest. Before y'all ask, no, we need you. We'll talk to you. Plain and simple.
Yes.
Plain and simple. I hear people now like, y'all doing guests now?
Niggas don't even comment,
Hey,
but they want to be on the
You
show.
want to know the worst
Yes,
thing about
yes,
the
sick.
worst thing about having a pod, bro? Like,
What?
this is no disrespect to y'all.
It's disrespect.
Everybody fucking asks, bro. When are you gonna be on the podcast?
I-
When am I gonna be on the podcast? Let me be
Yeah.
on the podcast.
I
And
get
it's like,
that.
nigga, if you're gonna be on the podcast, we gonna let you know.
I know. And that's why I send everybody your way. Because I'm not good
Don't
at...
fucking do
I
that.
send everybody your way.
Don't
I think
do
everybody
that.
should be on the podcast, but you got to get it through here.
Yo,
you know
you're a
what
liar. You are a liar.
I'm saying? No,
How
I'm big
Kiko feel you lying? You're a liar.
capping.
How did
capping.
I get on this podcast?
Because
You
you're
do
great.
what? You're a
Thank you.
spiritual
Actually,
leader.
Hey, so real talk. People don't know this, right? These niggas think that we come up with the show, right?
Right.
That's a fucking lie.
That's big cap.
That's a fucking
Big
we
lie.
need to come up with
That's
this
me.
So
friendship.
honestly,
Time out.
my writer's room is
Talk
filled
about
with
it.
all women.
Talk about it.
Shouts out Danielle, shouts out Leah, shouts out Afaf.
Gang.
All right,
he got
gang.
him running
all
like
three
a
y'all,
sweatshop.
all three y'all need to come be the show.
Right.
All right?
That would be cold.
That's
Like, we
what-
just replace
we're working on
it. Same room. They're
Yeah,
all
We're
sitting.
working on.
But I have some reserves on that.
Yeah.
I have some reserves on that. But you know what?
Well,
It's
what's
all
your
right.
reserve?
We should do like a takeover episode where
That's-
like, we just replace you guys.
It's in the
and-
works.
It's in the works.
It's in
Oh,
the works.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's in the works.
We were gonna do it for Women's History Month, but
Y'all missed it. Y'all was late.
nah, we just didn't want to be like
It's
predictable.
kind of
You
gimmicky.
feel me?
It's kind of
Oh,
gimmicky.
okay.
Mo doesn't know
That's
that there's a
true.
Women's History Month.
Mo doesn't like women.
Stop.
let's talk about it.
All right, real quick, before we get into
Oh
anything,
my God.
y'all know what part of the show it is. Y'all
Yes,
know
yes.
how it goes. It's time
Yes.
for the highs and the lows.
Highs and lows.
All right, we're gonna let the guest go first.
Okay.
So we need one high from your week
And
one low of your week.
Okay. I got a new car this week.
Oh, you rolling? Hey.
Yes, it's
kind of car is
like
it?
exactly the same as my old car, except
What?
it's a hybrid and it's newer and it's
Dog,
got more
I was-
features in it.
That
It's
makes
got like an
sense.
updated
Wow.
speaker system, which I love. And
Okay,
it's
you
awesome.
bumping?
Yes.
You bumping?
Yes.
Go ahead,
That JBL.
Hutty.
What song
That
you roll up in
JBL.
today?
What do you think? We're gonna talk about it later.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
Stay tuned. Stay
you
tuned.
might be up out of here.
Stay tuned.
You might be up.
Where y'all go record?
But we'll find it.
Come on, Joe.
Where y'all
don't
gonna
do
put it
that.
on?
Be the
Joe,
venue
Mal,
still.
what you go? Mal, what we gotta do?
Didn't nobody
You'll
come
be
here
the
to
venue
see y'all?
still.
Oh,
Anyway, so that was my high.
There it is. Hit me with
still
a
living
low.
on that. Low school, man. I did a
sounds so
quiz for
fucking
like
low.
4 hours today.
You
It took
did
me
what?
4 hours to finish this quiz, and I
That's
only got a
nasty.
B. So low.
That's
a low.
nasty.
Yeah, it was
That's
real
nasty.
nasty. I
School.
was
Man,
yeah.
4 hours for a quiz and you don't see at least a 90.
Exactly.
Make you want
It
to
was
shoot
like
somebody.
88.
nigga,
I
4
was
hours
like,
for a
ooh.
quiz, regardless of the fucking grade, nigga.
I know. I'm almost done.
No,
So-
no.
Master.
Masters.
I'm
Master
almost
Molina.
done.
I'm glad
Yes.
you've seen this all the way through to the end.
Right.
We're almost there.
I'm glad you
Say
see
that to me next semester.
There you go. Yeah, I would love to be there with you on that one,
Yeah,
but
that's
you know,
That's a real good, yeah.
yeah, but you know, life took
It's
another
okay.
turn.
It's okay.
No, but yeah,
That's a real good high and low.
that's a good high and low though.
Great high.
Let's just keep it going in this rotation. The high of this week, dirt bike gang.
Hey.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Man.
saying? Got the 250 rolling. This bitch start.
Can you
I'm
ride
happy.
it?
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
I
he
can't.
can.
I can ride
Yes,
it.
you rode it?
No,
I
I have
seen
not
him
ridden
on
it.
it.
I haven't ridden it yet because
Nigga,
I
seen him
That's
on
fine.
it. It's
Because-
the
come
same.
on, nigga, this hip
because
hop.
listen, I'm not trying to get on with no helmet. I ain't trying
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Bro, you got enough
Safety
Nah,
first.
nah.
Safety first.
Tie your hair up, G.
Wear
What
a
you
turban.
mean?
Come on, bro. Allah got you, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
But yeah,
safety first. Safety first.
Safety
so
first,
G.
safety
Wear your
first.
fucking
Safety
helmet.
first.
but
and
the,
condoms and
yes.
masks.
Thank you. And then the low
Socks.
You my dog, bro. Because niggas don't understand, bro.
Because niggas don't like to wear socks.
Niggas don't be wearing socks.
Yo,
Don't
Ephraim.
Don't bring this in.
All right. Continue. All right. Anyways, but the low had to be somebody put chocolate in my gas tank.
What?
Milky Way.
I kid you not, of the Jeep. I spent an entire day with my neighbor clearing chocolate out of my gas tank.
No.
I had to put a lock on the gas cap. Now.
Did you figure out what kind
Somebody's
of chocolate
out
it was?
to
It
get
was a
you.
Milky Way, bro.
I think it was a Milky Way.
I seen the nougat.
Like the whole bar.
It was
they just slid the
few
whole
of
bar
them.
I
up in
thought
there.
it was shit. I was like, man. And this was coming right off the episode where I was like, my exes weren't crazy. I was.
Hey.
But do you think it was your ex though?
No, it was me.
Oh.
I took all ownership. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
Of the chocolate?
That right?
Yeah.
He said, no, it was
great, bro. This week.
no, nigga. She asked you if it was your ex that put chocolate in your.
I mean, that's what everybody leads to. I don't know who it could have been anybody. I doubt. Like you got to be
anybody.
It could have been anybody. I know, but the running joke, if your car is vandalized, people will be like, who you been fucking with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know.
That's
I don't
why
know.
they don't go to your house, bro.
Bruh.
That's why they
But,
don't
I
know
mean,
where you
it's
lay
so
your
long.
head.
That was so long ago.
So
Yeah, I've been
long.
happy. I've been doing my
Was it
shit.
in the it was like in the front of the house or something?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yeah. It was on the side of the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it could've
that
been
could have
any-
been anybody. That could have been a little kid. That could've
Yeah.
been anybody.
That's what I was saying. It was like,
But nobody
some
else got
knucklehead.
hit.
Well, I mean, Ephraim and I couldn't
With the
get
chocolate?
hit. Ephraim and I couldn't get
Yeah, I
hit,
don't know.
so.
I
Some
don't
shit.
know.
But enough about me. Ty, what about your high and low?
Nigga,
Again.
you see these right here?
Oh,
2006.
here we go.
Jordan 5 LS. They call them some other shit, but I call them UNC 5s because you see that blue. That's that Tar Heel blue on Crip. Shout out to my 90 Crip. No, I'm just fucking around.
All right.
But,
Hey.
no, I'm just fucking around.
He bugging. He bugging.
But no. I finally got these shoes. These are some shoes I've been wanting since I was a kid, bro.
Good.
Awesome.
That's great.
And my low this week, shit,
low this
nigga.
week.
My low this week. I don't know. I was really sad for a while, like for some weeks, and I didn't know why. I talked to my girl, and then we
You good.
cleared some shit. Never good, but
Oh,
better.
Better. Good.
Better, nigga.
Good.
Better.
Good. That is good.
Yeah.
That you found some type of solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, because niggas with just problems become bigger problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Understanding solution
Is the first step.
Why are you looking?
I heard
at
dog barking. Yeah. I'm tripping.
Oh, that's the ghost of Nori.
I guess, right? Fuck.
He been smelling that dog. He ran that.
Them niggas killed her. Now she come
came
back
back
to
for
haunt me. That's dope though. That's dope though.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know.
My,
So that's a high, actually, nigga.
A
And a low.
turnaround. That's
Yeah.
a turnaround.
Yeah.
it's 180.
What about you? Before we all just start.
Right.
About to go.
My high of the week is I decided to have a birthday party for myself. This
Gang, we all gonna be there.
I usually never do
Congratulations.
anything for my birthday aside from go to BJ because me and my girl got the same birthday.
Yeah.
So I go to BJ's to be like, let us both get Pazookies because it's both our birthdays to see if them niggas is like, you lying.
Right.
Really?
Oh,
Just so you
whack.
can put your
You're whack.
ID out.
Just so we
You're
both could be
whack.
like,
He is.
but nobody ever fucking cares.
You're right,
They're like,
right.
okay, whatever, nigga.
'Cause they think you're lying. They're like,
Nah, they don't care.
You know what I'm gonna do for you this birthday? I'm gonna go in and I'm be like, just get this nigga a hard time for like 5
No, we
minutes.
can't now.
Oh.
Yeah, but so I'm having a party for me and my girl this month.
yep.
No, you guys cannot fucking come, so do not fucking ask me.
Don't ask
Unless
to be
you
on the
got the
podcast.
invite.
unless you got the invite. All right.
Listen, don't ask to be on the podcast. Don't ask to come to the parties if you're not commenting and subscribing.
That's it.
Plain
What's
and simple.
the reason?
Plain and simple.
At least comment and subscribe. Then
Nigga, give
we
a
can
nigga
talk.
a like.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
So so that's my high of the week. I'm really looking forward to that. My low of the week, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna just keep it.
I love it.
But
It's the only time he gets
I
honest when the
fucking
camera's
forgot
on.
to wish my mom a happy birthday.
Oh, moment of silence. Just,
She fucked the silence, nigga. She hit me up the next day. Was like, yo, yesterday was my birthday and you forgot. Mind you, I was dealing with a lot that day.
So this was just like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I texted her and told her, oh, I'm so sorry. Then I sent the little text thing with the balloons, for the screen effect with the
Oh
balloons.
my
To try and make it up.
That's
Right?
That's just
Right?
rubbing it in the face.
Right?
now.
Yo, I
Right.
mean, she
And then
probably
she never
saw
looked. The
shit.
co-part is she never hit me back the rest of the day.
I
Oh.
would not have either.
But
Yeah.
then she hit me and was like, yo, Costco got golf balls 24 for $20.
No. She was
Try
like,
to
my
help me
son's a
out.
piece of shit.
Right? So
but
that
I
was-
love that
That
nigga.
was cool. That was cool.
That's
That's
nice.
my low of the week. I feel like a shit. I never forget her birthday, but I did.
damn.
Yeah,
damn.
but other than that, man.
But we're all human. I'm sure she can
I-
appreciate.
I'm pretty sure she's forgotten one of your birthdays.
Yeah. No.
No.
Really?
No.
There was a year where everybody in my family, including me, forgot my birthday.
And you should have spoken
Actually,
out on
a
the trauma
few
episode.
years.
You should
I
have
know that wasn't traumatic. I don't give a fuck my birthday. I'm happy to be alive every day.
All right.
Talk about it, King.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's good. Everybody pretty much had a solid week. Real proud of y'all. Now let's get into some business.
Business.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just start off with the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
This week has been a really, really crazy week for music and fashion alike. Right.
Definitely.
There's a lot that's been going on.
Been a crazy road.
It's been real devilish.
Yeah. I'll let it slide. So if you guys don't know, there's this fashion company, Mischief. They released what we all assume, everybody assumed to be, was a Nike shoe, right? Air Max 97, right?
Yes. Was
with the
original
whole
silhouette.
satanic theme about it. I mean, they even had real human blood in the fucking shoe.
A drop
Whose
of
blood it was?
We'll
It was
never
the
know.
workers.
I know it was one of the workers, but nigga, like, who signs up for that? Like, all right, we got a new
The
job
last 6
listing.
niggas that got hired.
Oh, all right.
Like, hey, bro.
Last one in, first one to give blood for the job, right?
It was
We
the
making
interns.
It
The interns.
had to have been an intern.
He
It
said
had
we're
to
making
have
cuts.
So,
Stick your wrist down.
and actually, just give a little background. I just pulled up. I forgot to do a little background research. Mischief is an American art collective. They're not even really like a true
Like fashion house.
They're not
like
a
that?
fashion house.
Of
They're-
course not.
right?
That's an art
And they
Nice.
create.
Art.
And this is like straight from the Wikipedia page. Not your greatest source, but for the sake of discussion, let's ride along with it. Let's just say they produce a wide range of artworks ranging from browser plugins, which is awkward. How are you selling that in 2020? Amazing. Sneakers, physical products, shoes, yada yada, and photographs. However, they are based out of Brooklyn, New York, and founded in 2016. They have reported to have received $11.5 million in funding.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Just for
So
being-
I just wanted to
Yeah,
just add to your
yeah,
mission.
yeah.
So we just don't say mischief and walk away. Like
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We're gonna embellish it now, but yeah. So they came out with this shoe, this same shoe, right? And then they just so happen to partner up with a rapper, which is not real crazy, right? A lot of these companies, they do partner with
Find a
famous
black.
people.
You find a black to collab with. That's how
That's
especially
how
the world works.
And is he rap? Lil Nas X is not rap.
He's pop.
He's pop, right?
Super pop.
He's pop, right?
Because
And then
white
so,
people like you.
huh?
Because white people like you. You're pop.
He don't use 808s.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So the whole controversy, right, is
Controversy.
stop is it's two things. It's on
No
two
brand.
fronts,
That's
right?
no brand.
It's two fronts.
Right.
The first one is why the fuck would Nike make a satanic shoe, even though we all know Nike
not
didn't
Nike.
approve.
No,
take
they
that out the narrative.
Well, I'm just
because-
I'm saying that's the issue. That's the first issue. That's part of the narrative. Is
Right.
that Nike did that, which they didn't, right? And then the second part on the whole other side is just why would Lil Nas X would do that? But that's more so towards his video rather than like the shoe.
Right.
Like, stuff, even though they both like mesh together.
Right.
So we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
So, firstly, I just want to get what was the name of the song?
Montero.
Montero.
Call me by your name.
You're right, Montero. Right. So,
I
I don't-
call me by my name.
first
Isn't
off,
it? Call me by my name.
my issue, like I said, I kind of have with it is the fact that it's not an official Nike shoe. That I can understand when like only because there's so much PR going behind it. It kind of sucks that Nike can't really take credit for it for better or worse.
Nike doesn't want to take credit for that shit, bro.
No.
Right,
don't.
but they don't.
Else
but
they
it's,
would have.
I'm aware of that, but also in the same breath, what we did not take into consideration is that Mischief also released a holy water, a Jesus shoe, that did not get nearly as much credit and nearly as much attention.
You're wrong.
Mm.
It did. But you don't remember it because there wasn't a rapper on to it. At the time, nigga, it's going to be the same exact thing.
Okay.
Just like when that shoe dropped, it was hot for like a week or two, and then everybody was off of it.
But because it has the rapper cosign,
It's going to go on a little longer, and the fact that the rollout was attached to a music video, it's going
Okay.
to go on a little longer. But nobody really gives a fuck, bro.
but that's kind of like I'm thinking on behalf of Nike. It's like you didn't keep that same energy with the Jesus shoe.
Well, I mean, they told
You
them,
did
they were
not.
like, yo, that's not, they did the same thing. That's not our shoe. And because it's a Jesus shoe, nobody was mad.
Right.
But when it comes to why would you release a devil's shoe, Nike, I'm pulling out. You got people on Fox News like, Nike, why would you do this?
Right.
Now I need to get ahead of that
Okay.
because it's not Jesus.
But are we seeing kind of a double standard? It's I
For
know
sure it's a
and
double
for the sake
standard.
of discussion,
Sure.
and like I'm saying, we're kind of seeing a double
But
standard.
let's keep it a buck, bro. I agree with the whole Nike doesn't want to get behind the same shoe.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think that was the issue.
Right.
I honestly don't think that was the issue.
What do you think
the issue more so because let's see, Nike only reacted the way they reacted because everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" Right? If nobody would have cared, then Nike wouldn't have cared, obviously, right? With the holy shit. But I think the fact that the shoe was tied to a rapper, the rapper happened to be Lil Nas X,
right?
And then Lil Nas X just happened to release a very, 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 very controversial music video. You know what I mean? I think that's where the issue stems from. I think the meaning behind the video and what that stirs up, translates to Nike like, yeah, we can't put our name behind this shit.
But that's
so because he's gay.
I think it's not so much because he's gay. It's not that at all.
From what you said, bro.
That's not what I'm trying to say. It's not the fact that he's gay, bro. Not at all. Mm-hmm. It's the I mean, you've seen the video.
I've seen it, but
it's the video.
Yeah,
nigga.
I understand that.
It's
but
the video
let's say it was Cardi B doing that. I don't think anybody gives a fuck as much. They'd probably be like, "Oh,
everybody give a fuck about WAP, nigga."
Well, that's
WAP was
just
a big controversial topic in there. It just so happened to not have been tied to
WAP
any product,
and the
nigga.
Satan shoe are two totally different.
I understand that, bro. Like I said, I get what you're saying, but I don't think the actual Satan part of it was the biggest issue.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think the biggest issue was what it was connected to.
Yes, I don't know. Gay black man.
I mean, essentially, but I'm not seeing it as that. I think if, let's say, Lil Nas X decided to do the song, but the video and it was completely fucking different, I don't think it would have been as big an issue.
Hold on, y'all shut up. We need to hear Lea on this. We need a new voice.
Well, with the shoe, I think it wouldn't have been or it would have been still an issue because you're still talking about Satan. People are still gonna get in their feels about that. So even if like there was no music video, I feel like people would still be like, "Oh, I'm pulling out a Nike." And I think there's nothing. What's the word? There's no such thing as bad publicity. But when people start to, pull out and, make this big ruckus, that's when Nike's probably like, okay, well, it's not ours. And we're saying that clear, like it's not ours. So with the shoe, I don't think the shoe's only one part of this too.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that's the entire reason. The shoe is fucked up. Is one part, but I'm saying it's not the biggest part.
We'll say 60% of the reason.
Not the biggest part.
You don't think
I don't think it's the biggest part, bro.
No.
Wow.
I don't think it's the biggest part.
Like in what sense? Behind all the backlash or behind?
I just told y'all what sense, nigga.
No, like,
I just told you what sense.
I just told you.
I just
well,
told you,
re-elaborate for a nigga, man.
Okay.
Because I'm asking a question. Do you think it's like, are you talking in the sense of the fan, or are you talking in sense of Nike having to put out a lawsuit?
I don't think the shoe is the biggest part in the sense everything else that's tied with the shoe. Nike definitely has an issue with there being a Satan shoe. We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
But I think the biggest part for this whole controversy shit is the fact that Lil Nas X was tied to it, and he went about it the way he went about it. Not necessarily him being gay.
So you're saying if he came out apologetic, like, dang, my bad, you think Nike wouldn't have had an issue with it? Like, I'm confused.
No, they definitely.
They would still have an issue with it, bro. But I'm just saying the backlash wouldn't be as big if, let's say, Lil Nas X didn't do that specific video.
I agree. I don't think there would have been a lawsuit necessarily if there wasn't a music video, because that's where everyone's getting all...
Exactly.
Like that's what you're seeing in the church is that music video, not necessarily just the shoe. You're seeing all of it.
Before the music video came out, it was the shoe.
And there wasn't that much talk about it.
No, people saw the shoe and they were like, Nick Young said,
I understand.
Listen,
look,
a basketball player.
Right.
Somebody that played in the NBA.
Backed by
somebody
Nike.
that grew up playing basketball their entire life, went to USC, who was sponsored by Nike, been getting Nike his entire life.
Yeah.
Said, I don't know if I could rock with Nike after this, after just seeing the shoe. Now, for me seeing that, I'm like, whoa. That's somebody taking this like to heart.
Offensively.
A sneakerhead saying, I'm not wearing Nike anymore because of the devil. That's before the music video. It's definitely because of what the shoe is. It's a Satan shoe. It's called the Nike Satan shoe. People did not like that. Nike would have created the lawsuit still because they don't want to be tied to that. And Mischief wasn't saying, hey, this isn't a Nike shoe. This is a customized shoe that we did that happens to be a Nike silhouette.
But this is my thing. Okay, let's zoom out for those who aren't in the sneaker game as much as we are. how many shoes by Nike have been denied? So we spoke about it earlier. We spoke about this off camera about the 13 colonies Air Maxes that were once denied, and we also know about the Satan shoes.
Yeah,
and
Puerto Rican.
The Puerto. That's what
the
I knew.
Puerto
It. The Puerto
Rican
Rican ones.
shoes that weren't Puerto Rican.
Right.
What's it called? Of course, the menthols that couldn't drop because that wasn't even a Nike shoe.
Right. But understand? Are we saying
we're talking about like super? You're talking about like socially controversial shoes.
Socially controversial shoes.
Even
that
the
Nike,
bread ones.
But understand, it's like this. The issue, and now we can see this. All those shoes didn't have nearly the backing. Have this much controversy. Why? Because Lil Nas X having a video. The menthols did not have Joe Budden smoking a menthol while rocking and saying, I got my fucking menthol one. You know what I'm saying? So I think the bigger issue at stake is, and that's why I was saying this earlier, but I was like, and that was my issue was even the holy waters weren't knocked down like this. The issue now we're really seeing the big problem here is that Nike ain't fucking with the visuals. Nike is not fucking with this gay man talking about love and Satan. It has nothing to do with the shoe. It has nothing to do with the shoe.
You guys heard what I said.
I heard the Nick Young analogy.
No, it's not just Nick Young. It was other people giving backlash before the video is out.
No.
When it got to Monday, Nike was like...
Backlash is everything, bro. They always get backlash, bro.
But now people are saying that we at Nike are putting out a devil shoe. After we have said we did not do this shoe, people are still saying Nike, we don't mess with y'all.
But do you think if like it was just a shoe and everyone still got super upset and Nike was like, listen, this is not our shoe. We do not like, this is nothing about us. Mm-hmm. Do you think then that after that it would have died down faster than it is now that people are connecting the two and like it's snowballing into this like
it would have definitely died down, but the uproar wasn't with Nike when it came to that video. The uproar was just with Lil Nas X.
No,
it wasn't Nike. No. Wait,
you understand that the shoe, the face of the fucking same shoe is Lil Nas X?
I understand that, but listen.
Why? Because of that video.
But people weren't saying, hey, the fact that you wore that shoe in the video, because he didn't. It was just the fact that he put that video out, bro.
It's not the part that they're talking about, nigga.
This is the first time we're seeing a controversial shoe that with a rollout like this. This is the first time
ever. But that's
ever.
the thing. Like, I don't even think the shoe and the video are really even connected at all.
Oh, no, it's false. That's the biggest cap.
No.
That's the biggest
cap for this man. Listen, nigga, listen.
Put a Wolves cap down.
Nigga. Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
You saw the entire video?
I saw the video. Yes.
Did you see that one specific part of the video?
So you think that they said, hey, we're dropping this shoe. Go ahead, drop the video. Or do you think they were like, he was like, oh, shit. Y'all are dropping these? Well, I got a video that's coming out that'll align perfectly with that shoe. Let's link.
No, I don't
because that makes more sense.
I don't think when companies have an endorsement of a rapper or something, I don't think they work backwards, nigga. So I don't think it was, oh shit, video. We're coming out with a shoe. You have this. Let's link, nigga. I'm pretty sure that they came up with Lil Nas X before.
Who paid for the video?
I'm pretty sure that when they were coming out with this shoe, you're right. But I'm pretty sure when they were coming out with the shoe and then the direction they were going in, bro, they probably linked with Lil Nas X and said, hey man, we're doing this shoe out. He might have had an idea like, oh, you know what? I might have had this idea, whatever. But I think the entire video for the rollout, nigga, was for this shoe. Because you can't tell me it's a coincidence that this shoe drops and he decides to drop that video.
That's a high budget.
Off the same premise, nigga.
With just the shoe, I feel like if I was Mischief, if I was Mischief, I would have seen like my last try of like the God shoe, and I would have been like, okay, let's try and like go up.
Yeah,
let's go up from here. And how can we do that? So I feel like they are connected because I feel like that organization was like, we need to add someone to this to, you know.
Definitely. I know, and I hear you, but what I'm saying is I don't think the video was made for the shoe. I really think that
no, I don't think so either.
I think that they were both done separately and they just happened to align. They were like, because listen, they did the Jesus shoe already. They're not saying, yo, let's get Lil Nas X and then make the devil shoe.
I agree with that.
And then have him drop the video.
I agree with that.
Because they already had one piece. The other piece just has to come. You drop a Jesus shoe, well, fuck it. I'm going to drop a Satan shoe.
I'm not saying that Mischief decided to do the devil shoe seeing Lil Nas X's video concept. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what it sounded like.
I'm saying Lil Nas X video concept came from the devil shoe.
And
because
I don't agree with that.
I don't know
either.
because that would
That's
mean
just
mischief
too,
pays
that's
for
too
the video.
That's too perfect. No, that
I
doesn't
think
mean that at
honestly,
all.
I really do think they just aligned because that
Too
shoe.
big a coincidence.
I think.
No.
too big a
And I'm
coincidence.
gonna tell you why.
Because he would have been
and
wearing the
this is why-
shoe in the video.
This is what I.
if
and
that
this
was
is-
the case.
No, he's Lil Nas X. I ain't got to wear a
No.
damn thing. We
Yeah.
saw that nigga.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He's wearing the
You
heel.
didn't see they said Rocky had this thing with Under Armour, bro, and wear every single other shoe under the sun during the open contract.
Oh, wait.
Just because
It's
you have a
Under
contract with
Armour,
somebody
nigga.
doesn't mean shit,
Wait,
bro.
time out.
Nah.
Steph Curry don't even wear his Under
Still,
Armour shoes outside
exactly. So
like
just
that.
that
nigga.
doesn't him not wearing the video in the shoe has nothing to do with anything.
I think another element, which I find to be really interesting about this. I'm just gonna because both everybody's right. We'll never know until what I do find to be really interesting about this, how Mischief released this shoe, this product, with the backing of a gay rapper in hip hop.
A gay black rapper.
A gay black rapper in hip hop. How many metalheads should have gotten that shoe? Metallica didn't get a call. Anthrax didn't get a call. Cannibal Corpse didn't get a call. Marilyn Manson didn't get a call. You think about all these bands.
Lil Uzi
Lil
or
Uzi.
Trippie
Lil Nas
Red.
X loves the 97.
Yeah.
He actually likes that.
No.
Like the first shoe he bought after his check was a 97, and he continues to buy 97s.
What I think was more pivotal in this is the fact that it just shows how in pop culture, if you think one way and then go the opposite, it's going to work. Because if
What
they
do you
would,
mean by that?
as in like if they had an Iron Maiden, because Vans did the Iron Maiden shoe, if they had an Iron Maiden Air Max 97, right? I don't think with the Satan, with the whatever the star is called, I don't think it would have been as big. I don't even think we would even bat an eye on it. We wouldn't even thought it would be like, oh, it's on brand because it makes sense.
So let me ask you, why do you think they chose Lil Nas X?
Because he's a gay black rapper. I think Mischief is a genius.
Exactly.
Hold on, say
Pop
it.
star, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, gay
Yeah.
rap pop star.
Yeah.
Musician. Gay black musician.
Musician. Okay. But I just found that to be so interesting. Like here we are, like there.
Everything
So-
they do goes against the grain, though.
So my question is, let me ask my question then, is we've seen Old Town Road, right?
Oof,
We've seen
greatest
Holiday,
video,
right?
Greatest video, Old Town Road.
And this video, because Lil Nas X, his explanation for why he did the video and then turn why he worked with Mischief on the Satan shoe was that he's been demonized in hip hop, right?
well, just
And-
in life.
Well, in hip hop. You're absolutely right in life, but we're talking about hip hop. He's been demonized in hip hop in life and this and that, and so he decided to use that and turn it into what we have now.
Oh.
What you got? I
You thought that was the parallel he was drawing as like an artist, so that's why he said I'm gonna make out with Satan, like the demon.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna give y'all exactly
I'm
what y'all
confused.
say I do. Like,
yeah, but
Exactly.
I'm just confused on
What kind of fused?
the vehicle essentially for that. You know what I mean?
what do you mean?
You think he didn't go about it the way that you would have?
But I'm saying it's not necessarily me because
You're not a gay black man, so
nigga, fuck
don't
that,
know
nigga. I'm
his-
broke as fuck. Who am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who am I?
You got an
broke black
imagination.
man is-
But
oof.
speaking in terms of my
broke gay
opinion,
black
which
man.
this is again my opinion, I
with a kid. That's
think that shit is hella weird. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he shouldn't have did what he did. Do whatever the fuck you want, right?
Right.
I just
What would your solution? be?
where I just want to know where like that was a huge pivot from what we've seen. From what we've seen in the
Yes.
past,
From
that's
him?
a fucking.
It was
huge,
revolutionary.
It's a huge.
It was
ass-
revolutionary.
Wait, now, when you say the word revolutionary, just for context, we say Marcus Garvey, we say the Black Panthers, we say
Come on,
this
bro.
poster.
You nigga.
So,
Hey,
now,
Lady Gaga
I
wore a
understand-
meat
let
dress.
me
That
say
was
something right now.
no, that was not revolutionary. Now,
Let me
please explain that for
I
the
will
audience.
I will explain. I've been waiting to explain this.
Okay, thank you.
So first off, as the only queer person here, I do think it's revolutionary for the queer community because I think what you were saying about people calling him a demon or going to
Demonizing
hell
him, yeah.
or because of what he's doing he's gonna get to hell or whatever. I think that is it's just so revolutionary to say, like, you're telling me this, and everyone has told me this my whole life. They said I was gonna go to hell for who I am. I'm gonna go to hell for who I am. And as soon as you have somebody who's accepted that and is still loving themselves,
Yeah.
that is where it's controversial, because as somebody who doesn't necessarily connect with religion and who's never had like a connection to heaven or hell or anything like that, I think it's great. I think it's such a troll to the people who it actually is meant for, because the people who say that you're gonna go to hell if you do this, those are the people who believe in hell, believe in heaven. So him saying like, okay, I'm gonna like, you're saying I'm already gonna go to hell.
Let me show you what
so
it looks
why
like.
Yeah, like let me show you what hell is like. And the only people who are upset are people who are the people that have said that to him and that make that a reality for themselves and for this video. Like, honestly, if you didn't have people who were believing in this thing, you wouldn't have controversy. You would just have somebody who is being artistic and is saying something that represents some experience that they've had. And I think that it's amazing. Like, I love that video. I thought it was hot. I thought it was hot.
You spitting, son.
I thought it was hot. Look, like legit.
Go.
I know. I knew this was gonna be too much.
Hey, everybody got slapped through the table one time.
I knew this was gonna be too much, but this is why I'm bringing it, because
I've never had this take.
I literally like, I thought that was so hot. I thought it was so sexy. I was in it 100%. I know all the words that motherfucker
Elijah
song.
had to get a towel.
Like, I was so excited because first off, like, you have somebody who is being happy, being themselves, and doing everything that they want regardless of the backlash. Like, he's gotten so much hate from this, and that's because hate is stemmed in evil. So if you're gonna talk about evil, talk about the people who have said nasty things about this person who's literally just living their life and saying what they wanted to say based off of those haters that he's been engaged with his entire life. Like, I think it's amazing. And also,
keep going, baby. Bring it home. Bring it home, baby.
I didn't want to go home.
So apart from like him being gay, apart from that, this is a great example of sexual liberation. Because just like you were saying earlier, or somebody was saying, if this was Cardi B or if this was Megan Thee Stallion, you wouldn't have the same thoughts.
People
and so why?
Like,
so why? Because he's saying what he loves, he's saying what he likes in bed, and that is controversial in itself. But why? He
even
just
how
has
the video
certain
started.
likes.
It's controversial because the mainstream of, I guess, hip hop or just music or whatever, hip hop.
Hip hop. We
homophobic.
It's the mainstream. You're saying that's the mainstream. So that's exactly why it's revolutionary. Because you don't see this shit happening.
Nah, not at all.
You do not see a gay black man talking about what he likes in bed and being happy about that, and other people really being receptive to that and also being offended by it. So it is revolutionary because this is a turning point in black artists who are popular. He's number one. He is number one.
Off the devil.
Because people
and
understand what it's like to be.
Come on, bro.
Don't fuck up this clip.
Sit outside, nigga.
Shit, nigga. Keep going, Leah, please.
So I think it's as for a queer person, but also like the sexual liberation part, like somebody just being open enough to say what they like in bed. I think you need more of that because people like you're just now getting, a lot of women artists, musical artists talking about what they deserve, what they want. And now you have somebody in the LGBTQ plus community who's out here saying what he actually likes. And I think that is a stepping stone into queer
in the video.
Into queer people actually being able to be happy with what they like, and knowing that there's like it's being in some ways normalized, or it's being out there in the mainstream. And I think that's where we need to be. We need to be where we're in a conversation and everyone is not if you're not uncomfortable with somebody saying that they're gonna fuck their girl, then you should be uncomfortable with a guy saying that he's gonna fuck his guy. This is like,
because you know what that tells me. If you're uncomfortable about it, you're like, damn, maybe I wish I could fuck a guy, and you just don't want to say it.
You're just not. You're not.
I don't agree with that.
I don't.
No, because that's where homophobia stems from, bro. It comes from the fact that you're not comfortable with the fact that you could be
You're
gay.
not comfortable with your sexuality.
Exactly.
And
so
that's where
you're
the sexual liberation comes
So you're
from.
angry as somebody else who can freely express the shit that you feel inside you.
Look.
Elijah,
See what I
please.
deal with? Stupidity.
Elijah,
Everything I said makes
Elijah,
sense.
I'm gonna say this in her terms.
please.
I'm gonna switch it up
Because this
I
nigga
don't
gonna have
agree
me
with.
look-
I
already look like a
I
misogynist.
Did you listen to what I said? You
I-
did.
I heard- I
That's
did.
why you
I
understand.
did. I heard you.
You did it. Explain it. Explain it in your words if you understood.
Let him go, and I promise.
Hold on. I want to ask you
order.
before we get. I want to ask you a question. This is a question that I've asked them, him, myself a lot of times. Right? Is again, mainstream hip hop is heterosexual. We all agree on that, right?
Most definitely. Mainstream hip hop, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Gangstalicious.
But look, my question is, do you think it's possible for there to be a niche for queer rappers?
So first off, he's not even a rapper.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So-
Based off what we, because
No, don't do that. Don't
No,
do that.
I think-
no,
I
he's a
think
rapper.
this
no,
is-
look, he's not.
No,
He's
don't
he's
do
not
that.
a rapper.
Listen, look,
No,
he
don't
rap,
do that.
Look, Mo,
He
listen.
raps.
He's not a rapper. He's not a rapper, but he hangs around
Yes.
in the rap community,
That's
right?
Don't
so
do this.
he hangs around in the rap
Don't do
community.
He
this.
literally
Don't do
has a
this.
lyric
Listen.
that says something like I'm pop, but all of the rap
All the
niggas love me," or
rappers
something
still
like that.
respect me.
Yeah.
He's not a rapper, but he hangs around in the rap community because, for the obvious reasons, he's black.
So
Or
Michael
people
Jackson
just
was an
like-
R&B?
So what's your question?
Hold on.
My
No, hold on.
Hold on, no,
we
that's a
can't do
tangent.
this. We
Wait,
do
what
this.
you talking-
We
Michael
do
Jackson
this.
was-
We do this a lot. We see people rap, right? And then they get big, and then we call them
Michael
pop.
Jackson is the king of pop.
He's the king of right, but it's stemmed from R&B. Like we
Lil
say
Nas
that,
X is not a rapper, bro.
So is he
I
really-
understand what you're trying to say,
bro. Like don't do that.
I
do not
understand,
perpetuate this
But I'm
same
only
stereotype.
going based off of what the genres under his songs say.
So
nigga.
just say a pop star that raps.
No, nigga. All right, continue.
A musician.
A
Anyway.
musician.
Here we go.
Anyways,
again.
he a lot of his,
That's rap,
his
nigga.
a lot of the talk around him is in the hip hop community. Do you think that we could see
Because he's a rapper, but that's
whatever, nigga? Do you think we can see an openly gay rapper in the hip hop community? Because just for context, before Montero, he has a couple of the songs I never, in his music at least, heard or got the vibe that he was homosexual in his music. I don't think I've ever heard. I remember there's one song he was talking about a girl, but that's what here and there. This is the first time in my book that I can think that he's openly like said like this is what the fuck I want, this is what I like.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Because this EP did not have
I was gonna say, I
any.
don't-
It did not have any. I listened to it, and it was fire.
It was
Fire.
But I don't think
First,
he had
I-
any notations that
Okay,
he.
so
Yeah.
what?
Do you think that there's room for rappers who are openly queer in hip hop as far as with their music? Just like how we hear about niggas talk about this. Do you think that there could be niggas talking about that same shit?
And
but
we're talking about men in particular. Firstly,
So
Yeah, 'cause
let
women,
me
that's
just
a whole
let
different
like
thing.
the people speak for themselves. This music video, this song is number one. Number one. One, not two, not three, not four, not five. One.
Not in the top 10.
Which means that people like this song the best.
Yeah.
Out of all of the songs right now, this is the song that they like the best. So if I was a rapper, you bet your ass I'd be spin some bars right now because people want this.
Yeah.
People are
Him
looking
on the
for
song.
this.
Yeah.
And if this doesn't open the door for that, and I've seen and I've heard a lot of, queer or gay
Yeah, I have too.
rappers, women and men. But they're not, that's just because that's what I'm looking.
Yeah,
I want to
I
support
have
those
heard- I have too.
rappers. Yeah. So now I think that there's definitely going to be a market for that. People are going to be coming out with that, and I love to see it. You know that already, but
Yeah.
I know that it's gonna start something crazy
yeah.
because people are realizing, hey, people are open to this now. This is the time for this, and so in a year, in 2 years, you're gonna have a lot more rappers being open about their sexuality because, in all honesty, the rappers that there are in the day right now, a lot of them are gay.
May I ask you a
That's
question?
my nephew
Yes.
said.
Go
I was just about to ask before you said that, like, do you think this gives like room for these niggas to be like, okay, I can come out and I can still sell records?
Yeah, I do. I think as long as it's banging, I think people are gonna be on board with
that's
it.
the one thing about hip hop. If your 808s go,
They're gonna
will
be there.
not.
So that's
Will
why
not.
too.
Cupcake.
I think that's
not.
why too. The people who have come before, who do,
Nah, she got that.
who are.
You put me onto a cupcake song. Why is he laughing? He has a cupcake song on the playlist.
I'm not laughing.
Why is he
I'm not laughing at that, nigga. It's just continue.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I was saying.
So,
Sorry.
so we're gonna drive this vehicle in a different direction, right? I agree with you wholeheartedly that this would hopefully does open the door for a lot more rappers to come out who are, you know, of the queer community, right? Do you think, now this is for everybody, do you think that, let's just keep it a buck, women rappers are scrutinized as fuck,
Right.
Do you think they will fall into the same kind of scrutiny as women rappers?
You mean gay rappers?
Yeah.
No, I think it's crazy as it sounds. I think gay rappers are going to have less scrutiny because if you comment too much on a gay rapper,
You're a bold nigga.
You think so? Like
Niggas was calling Meg Thee Stallion a man for months.
Yeah, and what I'm saying, understand, you're walking into really murky waters. You critique a gay rapper's bars, you're not going up against hip hop.
I think
you're
also,
going up against
though,
the community.
Sorry to cut you off, but
go ahead.
I think also
please.
the reason why you don't have a lot of people coming out or being as vocal within their lyrics is because the rap community is not accepting of it, and you're going to be labeled a gay.
I'm
You're
sorry.
going to be labeled a gay rapper, a gay musician, because you have this person who's a musician and he happens to be gay, but yet we keep labeling him a gay pop, gay, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are like, why does that have to be my label? It's about my music. It's about my craft. I don't need that label. And so I'm going to focus on, you know, what I'm doing and leave that to the side. And that's still who I am, but I'm not going to publicize it because I want people to look at my art for what it is.
I agree, because oddly enough, even at the beginning of this conversation, nigga, instead of saying rappers who are women, I said women rappers. Right, like they're in their own fucking class or some shit. So I agree with that statement because I made the mistake of saying women rappers instead of rappers that are women.
But I feel like it's not the artists within the rap game. I think it's the labels themselves. I feel like they're like, hey, we know you're gay, but we need to sell this amount of this many units. If you come out and tell these people that you're gay, you might not be able to do that. So why don't you just keep that under wraps? And
I think it's a very dated mentality. I think the label's gonna do the
I feel like
opposite.
that's against the
Yeah.
law.
So when you think about it, so is perpetuity. But guess what? That still goes on.
No, I'm saying that no label's gonna say, oh, you make halfway decent music, you're gay, keep it in the closet. Nah, they're turning that knob the complete opposite direction.
And I don't
they're exploiting it. In fact,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think the label, even though I understand like that.
That mentality is very 2002.
I don't think that's
but you gotta also look at the artist. If let's just play a game here. Let's just say Young Thug went to the label and he was like, "Yo, I'm gay."
Nigga, they're going crazy. They're buying yachts.
No, but that's gangster music, bro.
No,
listen. He's pushing his music as gangster music.
Yeah.
They're like, nobody's going to listen to a gay gangster rapper. That's what they're thinking because it's a white label. So I would think that in certain respects, labels would be like, maybe you shouldn't do that. Because they do pick and choose with people.
No, because
they do tell artists, yo, you're a little too fat. Maybe lose some weight. Then we could drop your album.
No.
They are all about the appearances.
No, I understand the argument you're making, but even supporting your Young Thug analogy, this was the first nigga to hop on with a dress.
That's true.
So that should be the dead sign right there. Like, think about it.
Kanye wore a kilt. Kid Cudi wore a kilt.
Not a kilt. That's a kilt,
that's
nigga.
The same fucking thing.
That's not. I want the rocket kilt. I ain't putting on no dress.
I agree with that nigga, because if they would have had that mentality, they would have told this nigga, don't wear a fucking dress.
Don't have a dress. You can't have a dress. But
I think it's like, I think it just depends on who it is, on what label it is, because you don't see. I agree, because you don't see a lot of very popular labels. Publicizing, their gay clients or whatever. But at the same time, do you think that those labels are picking people who are proud to be gay in the first place.
Not at
because
all.
that could be an aspect of why we don't see that, because we don't see these main labels picking people who are not within their, I mean, like, think about it. If you were interviewing somebody, you want them to be, you know, molded already into what you're looking for,
or what you think,
or
people are looking for.
you're looking for that potential. So if they're looking at 5 people and then you got 3 people that are gay and then 2 that are not, they're probably going to go with the ones that aren't, because they're more in their network or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I don't see that. But let's
disagree.
see. Let's say you guys are right. Do you think with what we're seeing now with Lil Nas X that's going to continue?
No. For sure.
Yes.
You think so? You don't
that
think?
button's hit. No, when Lea broke it down, I didn't see this. This is a floodgate. And I'm not saying in a bad way. I don't want to come off like
no. That's what I'm trying to say is that now instead of picking the 2 people who are not, they're gonna go for the 3 people that are, because they've seen what
they've seen the popularity, they've seen the numbers, they've seen the money.
It's proof of concept. Lil Nas X has shown proof of concept.
They're gonna turn that shit into a fucking numbers game.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And here's the thing. It's not their fault. Like, they just didn't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. I have to give Lil Nas, I got to give him that revolutionary title now. I can't sit up here and say it. Before, when I saw the video, I'm like, this nigga tripping, right? But that firstly, it's some bold shit to do. But secondly, now he's shown that, yo, this gay thing works. Prior to that, I can't even think of a gay scene in a rap video. For some reason, I keep on thinking "Runaway Love," fucking Ludacris, but
not necessarily super mainstream.
I would also like, though, to, like, just for a moment, because I forgot to add this before. He is basing this off of his experiences and his trauma connected to religion. And I think that it's very important to note the people that are queer that have had issues with religion and that are still dealing with being gay, but still thinking that they are going to hell. They believe in hell and heaven, and they really are in this life being authentically them, but doing that with in their mind, the reality that they are going to hell. So you have me, who is not connected to that, and that therefore I'm really about it and I'm celebratory of it. But you also have these people that this video was really triggering for them, because that is them. That is their reality, and that's not okay. That's not okay to have people shaming people for who they are and saying that they're going to go to this nasty place because of who they love, and I think
of their character.
Exactly. Right, so I think that it's very important to say that, because there's lots of people that this video, even if they were gay, was not a good thing for them or not a good feeling, because that is something that they're struggling with. So I think that, I just wanted to note that.
Yeah, no, you spitting, bro. You spitting. We couldn't have said it any better. 3 dudes sitting here.
That's 3 straight men.
3 straight men. Yeah, you couldn't. We couldn't. But
go ahead.
No, I just, like I said, like, I never even thought about that audience, like, of, like, people who are gay, who are, like, who have to fight that concept of heaven and hell.
I like how I just made this a gay episode.
Yeah, bro.
That's what
and we couldn't.
She like, got these niggas.
So I have another question for you guys, right?
Hit me.
Lil Nas X is not the first openly gay musician.
Nope.
True.
Not by far. I mean, fucking Frank Ocean right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How is there a difference between, like, what we're seeing now versus when we found out Frank was?
Oh, yeah.
No, because Frank.
So is there a difference? Obviously, and is the only difference the way Lil Nas X went about it?
No. Yes. And
and
okay.
who he is as an artist.
I am.
I don't know what that means.
I'm overly. I'm. You got it. I got you. I'm overly obsessed with Lil Nas's personality. Fuck the music. I love the music. That's the problem. I even love the music, but fuck the music now, right? This nigga has done things in hip hop I've never seen. He does the makeup videos. I can't remember.
I know.
You see what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
I've never seen a rapper sit down, because every rapper gets makeup done before they do videos. Every rapper puts on makeup, but for some reason we've never seen a rapper do makeup. Like, we've never seen that. He embodied that. Boom. Fast forward. When shit happens in his life, he becomes the troll, fires back in funny ways, in comedic style.
Yeah.
Boom. Does it again. Old Town Road blows up, becomes what it is. Actually shows footage with him and Billy Ray Cyrus. Like, he does everything perfectly, right? So going back to I forgot what your original question.
The whole like comparison.
Like, everybody else who went gay, they ran. They said, "I'm gay, I'm out."
When the last time that nigga dropped some music?
And they drop, and even if they drop music, they're not like this with it.
They're not like playing.
They're not authentically themselves 100%.
Exactly. This nigga said, "Yeah, I'm gay. What's up? What's good?
Because
I'll fight you."
They're still dropping.
I'll fight you. I'm like, yo.
They're still dropping, and they still drop the same music, and they don't allude to their actual life.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like they're still
holding back.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And this is such a big deal. It's like, for example, like, you know, Sid, she's openly gay.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Wow,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, very like.
Does that
insane.
count as
Hi,
hip
if you're
hop?
listening.
That's,
But I got a girl. But
alternative.
Sid, come on the show.
Sid, come on the show. Sid, come on
When
the
Lea
show.
here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. Don't do that.
But like, you think about it, back during the early Odd Future era, we always go to Odd Future. These niggas, we need them on the show. Tyler.
I don't know if I want them.
No, I want all of them.
Where we record.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying, where we record.
Like them niggas ain't got more money than us.
Not even that.
But,
Just
but,
I like how my studio is.
but seriously, it was like when Sid she was openly gay,
Yeah.
and then Tyler would make like crazy raps about it, and you
Yeah.
know, I'm not gonna say the F word. I'll say a lot of crazy shit on this show, but like, he would openly put that in the bars and shit like that, referring to Sid, his friend, right?
Yeah, he did.
I think I know why.
And he did the same thing with Frank.
Damn, it's
right?
almost like he
That
feels
was-
comfortable saying it.
Stop.
I'm just saying, bro. Like Lil Nas X is low key Tyler the Creator esque
But he's better
in his personality.
But he's better.
Yes,
but he's better
because
because that was Tyler was taking on the voice of the gay people in his group and kind of trolled it.
Yeah.
But Lil Nas X says, wait. I can do it myself. I can do it myself.
I think also with Tyler though, he was still dealing with, you know, self-hate and things like that were clouding the way that he like went about his actions.
Yeah.
So that could just be, you know, he was in that stage of his personal growth that he was doing it in that way.
You know what? No, Tyrone said something. Bastard had the whole demonic conversation. Like,
I mean, his whole forte, nigga, the early forte, even like with Earl, like it was like demonic shit.
So Tyler crawled so Lil Nas X
I mean, it's
can
horrorcore.
run. That's crazy.
It's horrorcore shit,
That's
right?
crazy.
But
It's not even just horror.
I don't think
That's not horrorcore because these are gay niggas.
I'm saying
doing
Tyler.
it. These are gay niggas doing it. It's
Tyler's
different.
horrorcore. His
Yeah.
early Tyler was horrorcore. Is what I'm
Okay.
trying to say. Not Lil Nas X.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No.
I don't think there's any, but whatever.
No, but I feel like, bro, and I can't say it because I don't know the nigga, but he gives me like he acts like a gay dude. Like he's as funny as a gay dude. When you look at his fit, no, the jokes.
Hey, Tyrone, no, we gonna skip ahead because this nigga gonna say he already said
but
some
hold
shit.
up,
right.
his type of humor. It's like that gay best friend humor, nigga.
Tyrone.
Like,
That
all
gay
right, man.
best friend humor.
What is that?
I'm just saying.
That's called typecasting.
Right?
You know?
What is that? What is gay best friend
Yeah,
humor?
yeah, we don't do that.
Can you write that down on the
Typecasting,
paper
nigga,
so I
that's
know?
it.
No,
I'm
nigga, no,
gonna beat a
no,
nigga,
no,
bro.
no,
It's a certain
No.
type of humor.
No,
How many
no,
gay
no,
friends you
No,
have?
Tyrone.
So what's your point? What are you saying?
Get him.
I'm saying,
Go, Lea, go.
I'm
Hey,
saying,
Lea,
nigga,
check this nigga.
I'm saying
I found my
Tyler
clip.
the Creative came off as like super aggressive. Like he was holding back a lot. And although he was holding back a lot, you can still see peaks of Lil Nas X type shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was there in his growth. I think he's immature as a person.
Yeah.
And so he goes about things in a way that aren't like, you know, he's like
He has
open,
to shield
but
a
he's-
lot. He
yeah.
has to put up a lot
And
of
that's
shields.
why what
Yeah.
we're feeling. You can tell when somebody's being real.
Exactly. Stupid niggas. Shut up.
Bro.
No,
Y'all need to
they
shut up and
hey,
let
no,
a
no,
nigga.
no.
Shut up and let a nigga
Nigga,
talk
you say
sometimes.
he acting
man.
like how a gay
Shut up
dude
and let a
act.
nigga talk
What?
sometimes.
You know we
nigga.
record this.
Shut
We
up
get
and
what-
let a nigga talk
Tyrone,
sometimes.
you literally said he acting like how a gay dude act.
I said he meant. All right, man.
You didn't say that?
I said gay humor.
You
I
know-
didn't say he's
no,
acting like
no.
a gay dude act.
Can we roll that back? Can we roll that clip back? Can we roll that clip back for the man on the seat?
It's all right. We found our clip.
It's
We found
okay.
a commercial. Don't worry about it. We'll just put it right after one another.
I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
50 push-ups from you, nigga.
Oh my
Nigga.
gosh.
Shut up.
Anyway. Where did we leave off at before he started?
I was just making the whole
Started
comparison
speaking
between
facts.
like Frank Ocean, like his whole thing, and Lil Nas X. But I agree. I think the rollouts were very different. Like Frank Ocean said what he said, dip.
Yeah.
Right. And then even he was still putting music out. I don't think he ever embellished on like how
being gay.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
He never did.
Yeah. We are seeing. And now my next question is, like, I went back in time, right? And I always got to dig up some old crate shit, right? Is it Queen Latifah's hit? Fuck. Shit, it's not. It's Unity.
Yeah.
Unity.
Yeah.
Right. Unity. I almost said R-E-S-U-B. That's Aretha Franklin. Nigga. You idiot. But anyways, even in her raps, she never really spoke on being like, I'm a woman loving a woman.
Yeah. Da Brat just came out as gay.
And you think about how old she just.
Nigga, I knew Da Brat was gay in 2002.
Obviously, but we're saying, think about it.
The
like
music that they were making.
Huh?
The music that they were making.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's like
it wasn't.
Right. Yeah. And they had all the opportunity to, like, well, goes back to Leah's point. This really is revolutionary.
Yeah.
Because they get,
for sure.
Because at first, like I said, I did not see it as such.
We have never seen it in this
shit
and
ever
we have never
before.
seen it in this capacity with the rollout that it has.
Right.
So I absolutely, honestly believe and hope. I mean, not that. It's
but
just,
but it is.
I mean, but look, Lil Nas X has had a lot of interviews, has a lot of stuff been coming out this whole week.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is a rollout for something, just based off of how musicians move. This is a rollout for something.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
He had an interview with Joe LaPuma, so that's shoes.
Yeah.
And then he had interviews just on the music, and then probably had an interview on who is Lil Nas X. So he covered damn near all the ground just off of one. I
want you to finish. Don't forget what you're saying. I want you to finish that because I'm gonna follow right after. But keep going.
Yeah, I was just saying, like I really hope, and it should happen, that in the next maybe 2 or 3 years, we're going to see a lot more openly gay rappers, but not just knowing that they're gay. The music will reflect.
They reflect their gay lifestyle.
I think people are going to want that too, because you have this song, and like just singing this song makes you
feel hype.
Yeah, you're hype about it. So I feel like people are going to want more of that feeling of being like, okay, I'm not going to have to like say he when I really mean she, or like remix it myself, because I do that too sometimes. I be remixing. Man, I'm like, why you gotta be like that?
Look, fucking what's that girl, that woman's name? Ruby Rose has a song. And her song,
don't call me a bitch unless it's bad in front of it.
No, that Playboy Cardi said that shit. No, she said
I thought it was the same nigga.
She said bitches be like, where the fuck my waistline? Body like a porn star. And she says he fucked me like he fresh out.
And you said,
I say
he fucked me like
he
fucked me like
out.
No, he says it right.
I switch it,
He says he fucked me.
No, I did not say that.
It's right.
I said she fucked me like she fresh out.
No, we
but I think, you can say people on their own time switch it, but we won't see that anymore.
What I also find to be, bro, this is dope for another reason. And y'all know I love watching the marketing stories behind all these niggas. Lil Nas X has not stopped his interview process during Old Town Road. This nigga has been talking to everybody except big people. He's been doing YouTube. He's been doing YouTube interviews with all the underground interviewers. Yeah. He's been doing it in makeup. He's been doing it in pockets we don't think about. So that's what I'm saying. His next rollout on his album, nigga, is about to be crazy.
I'm excited.
It's about to be the biggest album rollout since the Black Album. As crazy as this for me to say, because when Jay-Z said he dropped the Black Album, right before that, I think it was after Blueprint Volume 3, he said, I'm retiring. Then he dropped the Black Album. I think that Lil Nas,
the Black Album came before Blueprint 3.
Whatever the order was, but bro, it's crazy to say.
Blueprint 3 came after the second retirement.
Right, I hate this nigga. But
and then Magna Carta came after the third, and then 444 came after the fourth.
But seriously, this nigga Lil Nas X, shouts out Justin Fobel. He told me up front, he was like, bro, fuck, even if you don't like the music, bro, this kid needs to be hired on a marketing team somewhere. I don't know. He's like, I don't know for what. I don't know how, because all the moves he's making is perfect. And like I said, I will have to take back. I was on your side on like, is he going the right way with it? Which is like,
but see,
you were begging the question. I was saying this is the wrong way until you said that.
But look, that's the thing.
Until you said that.
Let me clarify that. I wasn't saying is he going about it the right way as far as saying whatever message he has to say.
Yeah.
I'm speaking about it from like, and forgive me, from like a rapper standpoint, like a gimmick standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Because we've seen where a lot of rappers who all of a sudden take a left turn, right turn, and now they're this completely other thing, over the top type shit. Now that we've had this conversation as far as like what has become of it or what should become of it, then no, yeah, you're absolutely right. He's revolutionary. He did some shit that nobody has ever done, will do, and it's caused a fucking uproar.
Right.
So, I agree. He went about that in the right way. I was just coming from a place where it's like, all right, well, is it gimmicky?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This nigga shut 69 up. My bad.
But also, let me say something too about the music video specifically. The director of that music video also directed what is it called? The FKA Twigs music video.
Oh, the one where she was on the pole?
Yeah. Something.
That was a good
Look
video.
it up. But a lot
polls.
of the inspiration for this video came from that video. So if we're gonna give credit where credit is due, artistically, FKA Twigs, but
come on the show.
just saying
FKA
that,
Twigs, come on the show.
I think a lot of that artistry too came from other inspirations too. So it wasn't just like I'm gonna do this like demon thing. Like no, it was coming also from this concept of this video, and it just connected and made this great music video.
Absolutely right. Now I got one more question before we get out of here. This complete episode has gone one way, which is great. This is a conversation that needed to be had, at least by us.
Yeah.
And we're glad that we had it with you.
Right.
Thank you.
Because it would have looked crazy if you weren't here.
We would have been.
If
canceled.
y'all ever, when you guys get famous, it would have been that one thing that's like, ooh.
I got my one thing that's coming.
I got a few.
I
have a compilation.
I got one thing.
He's got a lot.
I got a compilation. I got a compilation.
He's got a lot.
But
I elaborate.
I want to touch on one more thing really quick, right? And I just got double standards, right? We see all of this. We see all this controversy, all this talk, all this conversation regarding Lil Nas X and, who he is as a person.
Right.
We've seen, though, plenty of times before where there's women on the other side who are, I don't want to say openly, like just,
open with their sexuality.
Yeah, that open with their sexuality and talk about, them with other females and stuff like that. We don't see this kind of talk with that.
Yeah.
Right? We don't see this kind of talk at all. If you ask me, we don't see it. Is there, I don't know the right kind of question. Like,
rap is a male-dominated sport.
Essentially why? Like, why don't we see that?
Rap is a male-dominated sport. So if a guy hears about another woman saying, oh, I'm going to eat her pussy, he like, yeah. He's like, I want it. Like, that's cool. Mm-hmm. It's not like, it doesn't hurt his ears, so to speak. A straight dude listening to this music.
Run that question one more time.
It's just why don't we see the same kind of conversation, I guess, with women who are open about their sexuality? Because I know
I know what I want to say, but I'm really trying to muffle it.
No, I know say what you're gonna say.
I think women's rap just got good. Women's rap really just got good.
So you think nobody
No,
cares?
listen. And since 2015 up, name as many female rappers you knew.
There's a lot. Well, nah.
I think, though, that
All right.
stems from the world being, not just rap being male-dominated, the world, the life is male-dominated. So you don't see a lot of women in platforms in any job, any career, up until a couple years ago, where people started actually caring about diversity and, actually having women in their jobs or whatever. So I think it's
the outcome of diversity that women's rap got good.
I think that people were open. They were wanting that. The people were wanting more women representation because women make up 50% of the people who are listening to this music, and women got sick of only hearing from the men's point of view. So that's why when you have Cardi B coming out with her gangster rap album, people were bumping it, women specifically, and it actually drove her into the fame that she is now.
Let's not even just start at Cardi B. Like, we forget what's her name?
That's the problem right there.
No.
That's my problem.
Shut up, nigga. Let me think.
That's
nigga.
my problem.
Oh my gosh.
That's my problem.
I'ma catch a body. What's her name?
Dej Loaf.
Dej Loaf. Right. Exactly. So when she came out,
was 2015.
she was hot. She was hot. Like her song was everywhere. She wasn't rapping about like being with niggas per se. She was really rapping about being like the dominant person in the relationship and getting money.
But that's 2015. That's my point. Exactly. I'm starting with that era. I'm saying 2015 back. Maybe it is a reflection of maybe diversity really started 6 years ago. Wild take. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it didn't. But I cannot think of. I'm going down like some of my favorite mixtapes during the Dat Piff era. I cannot think of fuck the rappers. I can't think of a female feature that I saw and I was like, yo, son, she got the fuck off. Don't get me wrong. I like Eve. Eve.
But that's.
I like Eve, right? That's a prime example of somebody who was spitting, right?
Yeah, but that's. Like,
and then if we go back, and of course we can talk about DeBrad, Nicki Minaj, but even Nicki Minaj, the Pink album, the Pink print dropped 2014. So that would be the one act that I would be an exception. I really honestly think, as crazy as misogynistic as it sounds.
So do y'all not count Young Ma as a female artist?
Bro, that's after 2015.
I think I agree with you, but let's go back to that like same scenario of like me being the CEO of a very popular rap company and me having 5 people in front of me. 3 are gay, 1's a woman, and 1 is a male rapper. Which one do you think I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick the male rapper. So it could be that this is just the time that those companies that actually have the platform are allowing people of diverse backgrounds.
That would hold water to like I said, to a popular, we're music heads. I get what you're saying. On somebody who turns on the radio, to the popular sound or the ear or anything like that, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the fucking black guy I have a rap label. What do you fuck think I'm gonna do? But we listen to music. We click through every song.
So do I.
So like I said, everybody, and I'm saying
a lot.
No, of course. All of us here.
I told you I listen to your playlist.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm saying all of us listen to music, and I cannot think 2015 back where I'm not saying what was popular at the time. I'm just saying where something stood out, and I was like, damn, that's good.
What I think it is you're absolutely. I agree. I'm gonna combine both of y'all things. I agree with you. But prior to, let's say, Nicki Minaj, right? That there weren't really many prominent female rappers out unless they've been prominent, since
94.
Since 90s, right?
94.
We absolutely are seeing a rise in the female demographic when it comes to rappers.
Yeah.
Most definitely in the last maybe 6 years.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. 2015.
But to play on your point,
years
what I think
especially.
it is when Nicki came out, she was hot as shit, right?
Boom.
Comparisons to Nicki Minaj and this and that. She was one of the biggest stars like around. Right. And then as that came along, when labels were sitting there trying to pick who they wanted, I think we started to see them pick a lot more female rappers because they're like, well, damn, we see what Nicki's doing. We see what she's generating. Let's try and find somebody that can compete with her.
But they fucked up because they were all trying to rap like Nicki.
I think also though you're in an industry, which most of them are, where they are so much more critical of the women.
Oh, hell yeah.
So because of that, you have a lot of people that have been X because they weren't 100% excellent being a woman.
Yeah.
And then
they weren't
to
pretty enough
point out
or this or
too,
that.
most women artists, musicians in general, are a lot more expensive because of that.
I heard about that.
You don't have
Quality Control was talking about that. How he said the city girls almost 3 times as much as Yachty.
If you name like a popular woman musician right now, she's probably 3 times more expensive than your average rapper. That's a guy. So I think that's also has something to do with it because you don't have we couldn't bring SZA to fucking CSUB because she's expensive.
Right.
So you have people that are talented, but you just can't get them in that kind of scope.
Yeah, because they're not saying I want Drake money. They're saying I want Beyonce money.
Yeah,
that's their peak. So they're looking up to although they're rapping, they're still looking up to the great female artists that were out there that really run the music game.
I don't know why they're so expensive. I don't know why they're so much more.
Because
they're such a small.
Yeah, I'm saying
just
come
small.
on. The fuck? Come on.
They're such a small.
Did you see Sweetie's icy video?
Nigga, what the fuck?
Well, that's reason too. That's reason
Nigga,
two.
I went to fucking Sephora with Danielle the other day. She left with $200 worth of shit.
They gotta do that for a whole tour.
Bro, swear to God, she spent $200 at Sephora.
It was like 4 things.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
A tour.
You know why they're expensive. I never thought about that, though. That's right.
What?
I never thought about how expensive they have to be. So this is probably why they get left out. I only see it as, well, just like with the whole Lil Nas X thing. And now we should probably see an increase of gay rappers, you know, with Nicki Minaj, with fucking Cardi B. You know, we're seeing an increase of female rappers because these labels are willing to put the money up because they're like, well, we see the return on Nicki.
Right.
We see the return on Cardi, on Megan. You know, now we can afford to put money out for somebody like Sweetie or City Girls, and they're putting up.
Shit,
But I still call cap on my part of the argument because good music.
Well, see, but that's the thing though.
That's
Look,
saying good
but look,
music.
you
don't see nothing.
But look, listen,
2015 is still the internet.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Is
Y'all
you're
talking
absolutely
about
right.
tour. Y'all talking about tour.
You're right. You're right. But nigga, were you looking? I wasn't. Were you looking for female rappers in 2015?
No. I would hit.
I wasn't.
Hot new hip hop. And I would literally,
and he didn't see it.
And it's the thing. I look up come on, we music heads. We find a song we like. We see who's featured on it. We like, let's see who this nigga is.
I'm on the 35th page,
bro. And that's what we do. I can't think of a time where I saw. I cannot think of a time. 2015.
I think also though,
because y'all talking about
it's
tours.
Because
yes,
no,
I'm
not.
Although you may
not
not think
tours.
so, although you may think that you've been given all of the artists that are available, that's not the case. They're mainly men in the scopes that you're looking at. So I feel like you're not necessarily looking out for women artists.
And it's not so much
I didn't look for gay artists, and I got Lil Nas X.
But look, it's not so much you.
Nobody
looks for gay.
Look,
and that's my and I got it because you know why? Because his is good. He's good.
But it's not that.
But also,
listen, real quick. You're absolutely right. You probably in 2015 weren't looking when you were going on Dat Piff or Hot New Hip, all this stuff.
Yeah.
You probably didn't see any, right? But I can almost guarantee you that the people who put that music on that site, nigga, weren't looking for women rappers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Absolutely right. Nobody was looking for this, but once they seen whoever the fuck gave Nicki her shot, Wayne, whatever, and they started seeing that shit, bro, then they probably started paying attention to women rappers and start putting their music out more and more. Because you can't tell, nigga, you cannot tell me that women only got good at rapping 6 years ago.
No, I didn't say that. No, obviously they did exist. Obviously,
I
but
know.
What
I'm just saying.
But like, even if you,
I have
subscribe,
Remy Ma come in here, shut shit down.
But
Remy Ma, come on the show. Bring Fabulous.
Fuck, he throws me off. Fuck.
And Papoose.
No, what I'm saying is, even subscribing to that logic and that ideology, I did not look for gay rappers, and I still got Lil Nas X.
They gave
in
you
2021.
Lil Nas X.
But when he came out with Old Town Road, nigga, he ain't come out as gay.
But this is what I'm saying. Even if I got the features from a female, like this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying. But also,
Lil Nas X hid the fact that he was gay. Nobody can hide the fact
that's
that
true.
they're a woman, nigga.
True. I'll give you that. I tried. I was reaching. But
I
anyway,
know,
I
but
was
come
reaching.
on.
I got. It's a show, nigga. What am I supposed to do? But like, no. What I'm supposed to say. What I was trying to say is that also, what you're saying leans more towards Leah's side. There's just more. There's more.
It's more
there's,
because
there's way
they're
more
putting
rappers.
out
They
more.
let
so
you
that
see
cream,
more.
so
They're
that
putting
like
out
the cream,
more.
Yeah, there's a lot more. So now we're able to fish through it faster now. Before there'll probably be like 10. Well, I'm not gonna say that's disrespectful, but let's say like it's probably like
It wasn't a lot.
It wasn't a lot. It was less than
And
a
that's
thousand.
because the
Less than
people
a
who
thousand
control
on the
those
West
same
Coast.
sites, nigga,
But
they're
time out.
allowing us to see more of these women
Hold
rappers
up, back
now.
in the day, like 2011, 2010, 2012, you're not gonna tell me that the best choices were Krayshawn and Lil Debbie out there.
No, they weren't on anybody's list. They weren't on nobody's list. That was you're killing me.
Gucci, Fendi. Like they were
killing me.
there though, but people knew about them. That's what I'm saying. Like they
Bro.
you can't tell me that like
Krayshawn was a director. Krayshawn was a director. She happened to rap because don't start. I like.
No,
Krayshawn.
keep going.
Krayshawn was a director that dropped a song for fun. She never had intent.
And that
of
song
having
was
a rap.
backed by
She
all
knew
Future.
people. So she
It was
knew
written
people
by
within the
Future.
industry. She knew people within the industry very closely that gave her the opportunity to rap. Right?
No, she had a camera and she drops videos.
She knew people in the industry.
Nigga,
that
YouTube's free. What are you talking about? She dropped it on fucking YouTube. She didn't go to a label. What the fuck?
You don't have to go to a label.
What the fuck
Do
you
you?
talking about?
So if I know, if I'm a director and I've made a music video for a rapper and I'm like, yo, I just dropped this song. Could you help me promote it? Like, that's not an opportunity versus a woman that's just coming into the game trying to rap off her own merit. Like, to get a deal or even get a shot at putting a single on the radio.
So wait,
Do
hold
you
on.
understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but understand her talent was being a director.
I understand that. That's
we're not
part of my argument.
we're not gonna put her in a rap conversation. She's not a fucking rapper. She's an entertainer. That's like you saying Trinidad James is the best rapper back when 12 Piece Gold Mile.
That's not like
Nigga
what
was
I'm
an
saying.
entertainer.
Because
Nigga was
the whole argument is, where are the women rappers?
She
Where
was not a rapper. Don't put her in that role.
I hear what you're saying.
She's not a rapper.
I hear what
She
you're
was an
saying, and
entertainer.
I agree. She wasn't. She probably made music, nigga. She probably made music.
She
to
made
put
music,
on there,
but if there aren't a lot of female rappers, what the fuck am I gonna call her? I'm gonna call
why
her
are
a
we
rapper.
trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel to just put
It's not
people-
scraping the bottom of the barrel. Actually, it is, and that's my point. Why does she get a shot, but the other hard ass possible female rappers there were?
Well, was she backed by a label?
Eventually, probably.
But
I
for,
don't
for-
know.
I'm pretty.
I don't know.
I'm pretty.
Let's
I'm,
not-
but
I'll
I'm
have
just
to look
saying
into
when Gucci whatever the fuck the name of that song is, was she backed by a label?
No, I think she just
She
dropped
just put
that.
that's
But
the whole point.
And
All these
that's
rappers
why
were-
I said a
but-
director that probably directed music videos for other
But what
rappers.
I'm trying to say is we're talking about people who are backed by a label, you can go on their site or whatever and see that. She just put music out on YouTube, nigga. If we're going that bottom of the barrel, nigga, I'm sure there's
This
100
nigga
women.
said,
who
how many
put
artists
music-
on Dat Piff are backed by a label that you're looking for?
But I'm just saying. But did she have her?
Very few.
Did she have her
Exactly.
shit? Did she have her shit on Dat Piff, nigga?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
But do you know? You only know.
I don't
about
know.
the YouTube,
I don't know,
nigga.
but I've heard her
But
music.
listen,
That's my point.
you're only going off to YouTube. If we're going that low, nigga, there's 100 women in 2015, 14 who probably had music on YouTube.
that got the same love as Krayshawn.
I don't know. That's the whole point, nigga. We're not
Nigga.
going off of
Come on,
YouTube, nigga.
No,
You're not gonna say you. Come on,
no,
bro.
no.
Nah, don't do that to my argument. You don't know. If you don't know, that
Nigga,
means
we're-
they weren't
we're-
there.
we're-
Krayshawn, go look at the views that Gucci has.
Stop. That's a hit. Listen, honey, I'll give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
And
This is
niggas
one.
knew who she was.
I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I'm talking about. In 2011, Tyga dropped a mixtape called Black Thought. On Black Thought, he had his big hit Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
We all loved Heisman, featuring Honey Cocaine,
Mm-hmm.
a woman, right? We loved it so much, he gave us Heisman Part 2 with a video, right?
And then after that, it was on Honey Cocaine.
It was on Honey
he
Cocaine.
gave her a chance.
Now look, I followed Honey Cocaine's music.
After
was
2
ass.
years, after
It
2
was
years,
ass. It was
exactly.
ass. It was ass. And that's the only thing what I'm trying to say is that you're not talking to the casual music listener. We're fans of this shit. That's why we sit in this hot ass room to talk about it. I'm saying that, and my original argument was there weren't as many good. There just weren't as many good ones.
And what
Tyga got on that gimmicky.
And exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they weren't given the shot. They weren't given the chance.
And if they were, then you have one woman and 1 million men backing her, saying, "This is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do," and it doesn't pop.
So
because
she doesn't even get to be the
it's
artist
not
she
even.
is.
Yeah, it's not even her vision, or it's not even what she mainly wants to do, because you've got all of these guys who are in the vision of a guy. And if you actually did give somebody the control, they would pop, like Doja Cat, who did pop after doing a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's about that too. You have, who are the people supporting these women?
Because you got your Iggy's and then you got your Megs. Iggy was backed by T.I.
Okay.
Music was trash.
Yep.
Who was Meg backed by?
I don't know.
Herself.
Other women.
Other women. Her mother. Her
Okay.
mother was supporting her career. And Meg happened to put out good music. It's the fact that she was able to she was able to probably negotiate her contracts better. She had better support, better representation.
Right.
She was given the opportunity for people to be like, for people to see her and then not just see her, but then see, oh, she can rap.
But also, people were ready for that.
Yeah.
People were
facts.
asking for that.
That's
and also,
facts.
You know?
and like you used 2 examples. I didn't mean to cut you, Leah, but Iggy, 2015 back, Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm confused where Krayshawn came into the argument though.
No, but I'm saying because Krayshawn was 2011.
And she was ass.
And she was ass, but I'm saying like it's not the fact that they weren't there. It's just that they weren't being given the chance. What you're saying kind of makes it seem like it's the women rappers' fault. It's not. It's the people who are given the shot to the ass music that comes out.
I don't know, nigga.
Now I understand
I see what you're saying,
saying,
but not because there's a but. Don't do that. How you gonna make me put on the misogynist cap? Don't do that.
It's not even.
Don't do
It's
that.
not
I think he's
misogynist.
right.
Don't do that.
No,
It's
Don't
not
do that.
misogynist.
Don't do
You're
that.
just
Don't
not.
do that. How many ass male rappers come out every fucking day? Don't do
Nigga, a
that.
billion, but
Don't
they
do
get a
that.
shot.
Don't do that.
They get a
No,
big shot.
no, because
No.
no,
For
For
every
no,
500
no,
ass male
no.
rappers, there's one good
I understand
female
what you're
rapper.
saying. I'm still on your side, nigga. I'm still on your side, but I understand what he was trying to say. I understand what he was trying to say.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's ass.
It
Just
is.
like rappers during 2015 back. Bro, what I'm trying to say, this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. There weren't as many, it's okay. It's okay to just accept there weren't that many good ones. It's not like there weren't people looking at them or they didn't get the backing from 300. They didn't get a Sony deal.
That's
no.
exactly what
Y'all
it is,
suck.
bro.
You suck. You suck.
No,
listen.
that's
I'll give you
exactly
I'll give you a prime
what it is,
example.
bro.
It
There's
was my,
no.
I mean,
But
but
hold
the
up,
whole
hold up.
question is, okay, so look, in that case, then nigga, why didn't Krayshawn take off?
Well, she was like he said, she's not a rapper, so she wasn't really into it.
I don't even
so
like
there,
that.
so therefore, wait, you said what?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't even like putting her in the rap
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah, like she's not a
So,
rapper.
She's a
So she's not
personality.
into
Is
it,
it-
therefore she's not gonna put the effort into actually being.
So is there anybody who you would consider a rapper back then who's not hot now?
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, we understand this theory out for some reason, and it sucks. And I'm about to be misogynistic mode. Just bear with me. Okay. Like, understand. We understand this concept. We all put out content on the internet on a daily basis, right? We have some pieces that hit, and we have some pieces that don't, right? But at a certain point, we realize our average per likes goes up. Do you know why? Because we simply just got better. We got better at recognizing what people want. Elijah realized, oh, y'all like these videos? Oh, I'm gonna give y'all what's hot coming. Boom. Let me give you. Oh, y'all like outfits? Boom. All of a sudden, his likes start shooting up.
Hey, them like videos.
Yo,
I'm
bro.
about to start. Look, real quick. I'm about to start stealing pictures from niggas I know to put them out there to get the engagement up because niggas like seeing their own selves on there and
Bro.
seeing their homies.
Bro.
So y'all not safe.
So they
So
can
y'all-
finally repost.
Because I know what niggas like, and I'm getting better.
And that's what I'm saying. You've been doing designs forever. You start putting the 4s up, shit changed. Shit changed. When you start doing your 4s and you're doing independent designs of the shoes you liked, like nothing against what you were doing before, but you realize when people had something to relate to. I'm like, I like the Jordan 4. I'm going to repost that. With me, it kind of took a decline because I stopped posting titties. But I understood at one point what people liked. Because you know why? We just got better. When you're referring back to female rappers, their quality, 2015 back, it was not going up. It was stagnant. It was a lot of female rappers were stagnant. Mm-hmm. Their quality, they did
Now,
not
may I ask you a
update
question?
the sound.
I think too though, like I feel like if you ask most musicians or most famous people, they'll say a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of people that have put in the work, but
Right.
they don't got the luck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because we're living in a male-dominated field that they didn't have enough luck to give them.
And that's where Nicki falls in.
See, and I was
And
gonna,
that's
I was
where-
gonna,
and that's where
I was
Nicki
gonna
falls in.
bring up Nicki
and
as,
that's
as
where
like the
Nicki,
fucking end
where
of
you
that
talk
shit.
about, and that's where Nicki, and I say 2015.
I'm glad you brought that up,
Nicki,
'cause I was
because
going-
Nicki is
'cause
an
I was going
example
to.
of somebody whose raps got better, and she kept on rapping, and by luck meets the greatest rapper of
Yeah.
all fucking
got a
time.
little bit of
Back
luck.
by
Same shit
Young
with
so
Lil
Money.
there's
Kim.
more against them. So it's not necessarily that they're sucking ass. It's just that there's a lot more against them than there is the
It's
average.
like a
Joe.
black
I
man
would-
in
look,
corporate
I would-
America.
I would-
Time
look.
out. It's like a black man in corporate America, bro. You got to be super duper perfect just to get the most menial shit.
I think it's a 60-40 deal.
part.
I think
All
it's 60-40 because you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's a little bit of luck, right?
Yeah.
But you also have to argue that what you were saying, it stopped at a point. I mean, it stopped with Nicki. you telling me Nicki was ass and somebody just
But
took a chance on her?
do you think too, like, because of Nicki, then you have all these people that looked up to her, women looked up to her, and they were like, I see somebody doing this. Now I want to do this.
Yeah,
and then they, they blow up. So
Yeah.
I think that's just like
Because
just
Nicki saw
the
Lil'
phase
Kim
of
and Remy Ma
everything.
and did the same shit.
Yeah.
I think prior to Nicki, I would say that just based off of how Nicki came about and how we saw her grow, there were probably a lot of rappers who happened to be women who probably weren't good, and those were the ones who were trying to like break through the mold. Which is why you didn't see a lot of them. But at the same time, it's like with Nicki, it was a little bit of luck. Somebody gave her a chance, and she turned into this mogul who, in turn, led a lot of other women to the promised land.
Don't like I said. You have to understand. People don't understand the workhorse that. Like, Nicki got better at her raps. Her timing got better. Her breath control got better. Her analogies got better.
She got better with
Everyone
Drake.
gets better with time.
Yeah, but you got to see the house that they were. It was her, Drake, and Wayne. And we'll throw Tyga in there, too.
Lil' Kim had Biggie.
Exactly.
We didn't see that. We didn't see that same incline. But she went to jail. She went to jail.
What?
She went to
I
jail.
was about to say,
She went to jail. She went to jail.
because
Never
when she
mind.
got out,
yeah, I'm saying, I forgot. It was a different sound. She went to jail. Shut up. I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Leah
never
looking
mind.
at you like.
No, but like I said, I understand. I'm not stupid. I do understand that not as many women are going to get shot and everything, but I also have to understand in the sport of hip hop. Going back to what this is, hip hop is a sport. This is not this is a dog fight. This is can I bring it up? Just give me the okay to hit the sweetie button.
No. Because
Okay.
I don't do that yet because
Okay.
we've already been here for a long time, and nigga,
That's
trust
an
me.
episode in itself.
This is
Let him hit the sweetie button. I want to hear it.
This is gonna garnish for part 2. I've
right.
already
I
formulated.
know that's right.
I've already formulated it in my head.
All right.
That's an entirely because the stuff I want to talk about today, we couldn't talk about it just because the conversation we had
Was so powerful.
was so powerful. It dominated, which is fine.
Revolutionary.
Which it needed to be fucking had. But there's a part 2 to this episode that's gonna happen. Now, if you want to come back on the show to finish the part 2, you can. But
She like, I think about it.
Does it look crazy?
I
if we
really
do
think
it?
about
you
it.
can, or we can bring but we need a woman for this one to continue.
You
this
need a
conversation.
woman for all of them.
We have women behind the scenes, but for
And
this,
that's life. And that is our point.
Why would you
Okay.
say that?
There's
nigga?
always women behind
Why
the
would
scenes.
you say that?
shake my head, good sir. Shake my head.
Why would
But
you
we're bringing
say
them to the light, right?
listen, but
We're bringing them
this
to
is-
the light.
In the same breath, we do appreciate you coming on. We do appreciate you coming to the show
Thank
and
you.
everything of that nature.
Thank you for having me.
Now, and this
I fucking
is,
love it.
This,
We
this
appreciate your friendship. You the glue. You
Yeah.
brought all 3 of us
I've
together.
always
really.
been the glue.
Wait,
shit.
She didn't
no.
bring all of us.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
fuck
fuck up. Shut
was
the
the first
I'm the fucking glue. I'm the fucking glue. What the fuck?
I remember the day
What?
he introduced
What
me
the
to
fuck?
Leah.
That's true.
What the fuck?
Oh! I met
Malcolm
Leah.
is the
Okay.
glue. That's true.
I met Leah at Black Men on Campus, and then we all went thrifting together. We all got
And you went thrifting with him, right?
Yeah, nigga.
Who met Leah through who?
Through you, nigga.
The glue, nigga. Don't do that. Anyways, I hate nigga. I see how you
Leah.
feel when you talk about credit. I don't ask for a lot, nigga.
Hell no,
This
don't do
nigga-
that.
That
was married.
hurt me. That hurt me.
No,
I'm the glue.
That hurt me.
That had merit. This nigga is saying,
That's true.
I'm
I
the
see
glue.
you walking with a limp
I'm
today,
the glue.
nigga.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Okay, you're why we came. I'm why we stayed.
and on that note, we about to wrap it up. Oh my God. I've been your host, Heems.
I'm your co-host Augusto Cone.
Big Wolf.
I'm Leah.
And hold up.
And we'll see you here back at another episode of some young brothers and now sisters doing some dope shit. Remember,
Stay happy.
And stay optimistic, biatch.
Bye.
He said